Hey guys, how's it going? The NBA Finals Game 5 just ended 2 or 3 nights ago. It was a Thursday night, and I just wanted to make this video to say congratulations to the Miami Heat, the 2012 NBA champions. I'm a die-hard Orlando Magic fan. I was born and raised in Orlando, and I was really brought up to hate the Miami Heat. I don't really hate the Heat. Chris Bosh is one of my favorite players. I think LeBron's a great player and received way too much criticism. He was the best player in the league, and I'm really happy that he got a championship ring because he's a good guy. Never done anything wrong in his career, and I understand that the way that he left Cleveland was a little bit unorthodox. And then, Dwayne Wade is a good guy too, one of my favorite players, and it's just nice to see them all come together and win a championship ring. And all those role players, they really played well. Mario Chalmers won them Game 4. He was the guy that everyone said that shouldn't be taking that clutch shot when he was telling all the players that he should be the one to take the big shot when sometimes Wade couldn't perform in the clutch. Obviously, LeBron was really criticized for not being able to perform in the clutch, and Chalmers stepped up, and LeBron went out with cramps, and he stepped up, and then Game 5, they just destroyed the Thunder. They blew out Oklahoma City. 20 plus, I think they kind of narrowed the margin there late, but 20 plus points at one point in the game. I think almost 30 points. You can say all you want about how LeBron's not a clutch player. I mean, he doesn't hit all the three-point shots at the end of the game that really matter. The game-winning shots, the buzzer beaters that some guys like Carmelo Anthony, Kobe, guys like that they might. But I mean, by me, this was a clutch game. To close out at home and get a triple-double, 20-something points, 11 assists or something like that, 10 rebounds. That's clutch. To get a triple-double like that, and to have the kind of performance that he did, knowing how much was on the line, I personally thought that he was going to trip up, that Kevin Durant was going to get the better of him in that game because there was less pressure on Oklahoma City, and then if they had won that game, who knows, momentum could have been swinging their way, heading back to OKC, where, they're obviously a tough team to play. And I just thought it was a great performance by LeBron. Chris Bosh had a great game. He's always a great hustler. Dwayne Wade had a magnificent game. And then the role players like Mike Miller coming off the bench, played really well, something like 22 points, hit I don't know how many three-point shots, but it was a great win for the Heat overall. I'm really happy to see them win a championship, and although I would rather it be the Magic playing and winning the Eastern Conference Championship and getting to the finals, hopefully that'll happen soon if Dwight stays, but it was a good thing to see the Heat win because, no, that's not correctly wording it. It's not a good thing to see the Heat win because I'm a Magic fan, and when we're playing the Heat, I hate them. They're the worst team in the league. But I think they received a lot of unwarranted criticism this year. They're one of the best teams in the league during the regular season, and it really kind of bothered me when some people, ESPN analysts or whatever, I heard it on ESPN First Take or something like that, that they were not the best team in the league. That they still thought the Spurs were the best team, and that the Thunder were better, and the Heat were third best, or some people even said the Celtics were better than the Heat, and that, what? The Heat won the Eastern Conference Championship, they won the NBA Finals in 5 games. That obviously means that they're the best team in the league. If they're holding up that trophy, they're going to have those rings on their fingers. They're the best team in the league. The Spurs are not the best team in the league. The Spurs got run over, lost 4 straight games to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and so they're obviously not the best team in the league. And that just kind of bothered me. But I don't know. Now the pressure shifts obviously to guys like Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, people like that who haven't won a championship yet. I think the pressure kind of shifts to them because pressure's off LeBron. I think the only pressure that's on him now is to build that Miami Heat team into a dynasty and win multiple championships, which was his goal all along. And now to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think that they got a few more years. The great Stephen A. Smith said they got 2 years. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant have 2 years. Durant's 23. I think Westbrook's 23 too. Yeah, he's 23. They got a young core. They're going to have a big decision next year when Serge Ibaka and James Harden are free agents. Who's going to get the bigger contract? I think it's going to be Serge Ibaka because he's a guy first in the league in blocks, 2 straight years. That's something really impressive to do. He's a really young player, and that's impressive. They can find another 6-man like that, James Harden, come off the bench and score a lot of points. they can find somebody else like that. I think Serge Ibaka is their core, but Oklahoma City, I really think that they have a lot to live up to next season. Scott Brooks has only gotten them farther and farther every single year, and that's why it kind of bothered me to hear that some people wanted him out of Oklahoma City if they didn't win it all this year. If he's gotten them farther and farther, first round against the Lakers, then to the Western Conference Championship, they lost to Dallas. But then this year to the NBA Finals, I mean, what's next? They could win the championship next year, but I don't think that pressure will set in for too long. I think they've still got a little bit of time left. Teams like Orlando, like the Magic, they could land guys like Deron Williams in the offseason if Dwight chooses to stay. The pressure shifts to them if some other team wants to build a super team this summer like the Heat did. And that's basically it. I mean, I just wanted to make this video to say congratulations to the Miami Heat, the 2012 NBA champions. Always a great thing to see a team come together and win a title with so much adversity. And even though the Magic are going to beat the Heat 4-0 in the regular season series next year, I still feel good for Miami that they got this championship. And that's basically it. My early season pick is for the Heat to do it again next year against either the Lakers or the Thunder, the Mavericks maybe. The Spurs could get to the Western Conference Championship again. But I think the Heat are just too tough. I think they'll be able to add some pieces maybe in the offseason. Norris Cole will be a strong pick for 6th Man of the Year next year because of his performance in the finals. He was very good. They got a lot of up-and-coming guys that I think didn't get enough playing time. Joel Anthony, Ronny Turiaf, those two centers could be very good. I know Joel Anthony's a great defender and a great rebounder, and then Ronny Turiaf, he seems like he makes a lot of good plays off the bench. I think they'll be a dangerous team again, and I think they'll be able to win it again next year, but it's all about this year for them. I mean, if you're a Heat fan, celebrate away. You've got till about a year from 3 days ago until you're going to have to give up that championship or keep it in Miami. So that's basically it. This is my first video on YouTube, and I'd like you guys to just bear with me. A lot of more stuff like this is going to be coming if you guys subscribe. And please like, comment, favorite, subscribe, rate, and if you like the video. If you don't like the video, still subscribe. And that's basically it. I will see you guys later. Bye.